hottie tea for you. It's really good. So hopefully I answered all the questions on that. Very good. Let me know once. Are we live now? We're live now. Grace and peace, everybody that's online with us. It's Dr. T, the Fearless Girls Leader. So you hear a lot of chatter going on around me right now because we're in the middle of getting our cups, our coffee, our teas, and our desserts, and we're having a great time. So I definitely wanted to invite you all in and have a great time with us as well. So as the ladies begin to take their seats, I'm gonna kind of share with you what Cups and Coffee is all about, and I'm really glad that you all are on. I'm gonna try to pull y'all up myself so I can see. And I'll try to talk to you all. Tag somebody, tell somebody, share it on your timeline. Let them all know that they need to tune in, because we're only gonna be on for a little bit. So this is the time for you to be on. Don't miss it, don't miss it. Thanks so much for coming on with us. We're gonna have a great time. I hope you did watch Fearless Fridays last night at 7 p.m. If you didn't, make sure you go to Fearless Girls Facebook page and make sure that you check it out. So I'm looking to see y'all so I can shout you all out. There we go. There it is. Hey, what's up? Deaconess, you're supposed to be here. What happened to you? I love you. Miss you. All right, y'all ready to jump in? Y'all good? I told I would give y'all 2 minutes. I gave you more like 5 or 7. Absolutely. Wanted you all to have some time to chat. But I definitely want to give you all an opportunity to share this link. So can you do me a favor and share it? If you're online, share it. If you're here in the building, we are now live. So give it up for our streaming audience that's on with us for the presentation. So welcome to Cups and Coffee. Thank you for sharing this link. Thanks for coming, you all. Thanks for your time. Greatly appreciate it. And I really appreciate you all taking a moment to share the link with everybody. Y'all so loud. I'm online live. Y'all shaming me. You're shaming me. Hilarious. I told y'all it was chatter. I felt like I was getting louder and louder with it. But we're good. We're having a good time. That's what happens when you're having fun, right? So I do hope. How is your coffee? Are you enjoying your coffee? Trying some different things? And did anybody try the chocolate raspberry? Did y'all try the chocolate? Y'all were scared. Y'all were scared to try the chocolate raspberry coffee. Y'all were scared. Yeah. It's good. It's good. So. How about this? How about you at least raise your beverage in a toast to self-care? Because we're gonna do what we need to take care of ourselves, take care of our bodies. You're gonna do it, right? Somebody say, I'm all in. I'm taking care of me. Self-care is a priority. Very good, very good, very good. So once again, I want to give it up, big ups to Coffee Time and Crazy Beans Coffee, Pastor Terrence, for being a sponsor for us. Can y'all love on him for me real quick? Yeah. So it's just great to have people who are talented and people who have great things. And did you all give it up for our creative arts team? Did we just love on everybody? They did a fantabulous job. Fantabulous job. So we're having a good time. Now you should have received your little card with our information on it. Follow us on all of our social media. Did we give y'all those cards? Yeah. Did you all get them? Yeah. Okay, great. Follow us on social media because we're doing some great things. I love it. Pastor Terrence, what time is Coffee Time on so everybody can check it out? Morning at 7:45, you want to be on Coffee Time, do it. And then Nurse Niece had to leave, but give it up for Nurse Niece. She did a great job. Yep. So listen, The goal, is my presentation ready? Are we ready to do some slides? Just make sure we're good? Okay, great, because I surely didn't see my share my link slide, and I ain't seen my coffee slide, so I need them to see my stuff. Anyway, but share the link, that's first thing. And then definitely shout out on our coffees. Always got to have some good coffees. And then I just gave a shout out to our sponsors. So thank you so much to our sponsors. We did our women's health thing and all of that. So as the founder and CEO of Fearless Girls, I'm really just excited about what the future holds for us. It's really going to be great. Anybody excited about some future stuff? You ready to have some great things happen? So yes, we have a global mission. Our global mission, most of you know it. It's to expand, to educate, and to empower. And yes, we want to help women find their voices. We want to help women fulfill their purposes. But I'm so excited because the Lord is giving me a real push in my spirit that I have to do it not just for girls, but for guys too. But our focal point will be Fearless Girls. Y'all good with that? Somebody say girls rule. Okay. But one of the things I believe that we can start where we are. And Cups and Coffee was basically birthed out of my heart for community and partnership. And that was something that was important to me. I wanted us to be involved in our community. I wanted us to be participating in our community, not just talking about it. So I'm going to come back to that in a little bit, but I want you to know that that's how Cups and Coffee was birthed. In fact, the team, my auxiliary team will tell you that's exactly how it was birthed, out of a discussion when we were saying, we want to do something, right, Daphne? We were like, we want to do something for the community. Let's do something that impacts and makes a difference in the community. And that's really how Cups and Coffee got birthed. But not just that, we had several things. And so there's a lot of things that are going on with Fearless Girls. It's multifaceted. And you'll see on the screen, they'll show you like just some of the things that we have going on. Like we've got the teacher certification. You see all of those things. We started our ministry mentorship piece, and that's for those who believe they're called to ministry really in any capacity. So we have regular mentorship meetings and training. In fact, next week we got our photo shoot for the ladies who are in ministry mentor and for those who are a part of the certification program. And then we've got the Level Up crew. Level Up crew, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Let me hear you. Very good. I got one Level Up crew. I promise y'all it's more than them. More than that. So the Level Up crew, that's our volunteers that assist us with different Fearless Girls events like this one that you're at. And so can you all give it up for those who come in and spend time making sure that everything is put together? Y'all, that's why they didn't say much, because y'all just gave them that patty cake. Try it again. Yeah, thank you. Very good. And then I definitely have to give a big shout out to the locker room crew. The locker room crew came, the men came and made sure that we had stuff put in place. So I also started what's called the Fearlesspreneur Group. And the Fearlesspreneur Group is made up of different businesses and startup companies where we work together and we synergize and we talk about ideas and branding and marketing, and we go through different tips and stuff to grow our businesses. And so the Fearlesspreneurs Group is something that's super fun. But then we also kicked off the Fearless Girls Teacher Certification Program, which you keep hearing me reference. And one of the reasons I'm referencing that so much is because tomorrow is their graduation. Yeah. So if you can be here tomorrow at 10 a.m., you do not want to miss the Fearless Girls graduation. It's going to be incredible. But basically, it's super dope, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. But this program, let me tell you, it is not for the faint of heart. It is where my FGs at, the teacher certification people at. Yeah, it is definitely Not for the faint of heart. It's basically a comprehensive training program where we certify teachers for the next steps in Fearless Girls Global Mission. And they're getting ready to be launched in different ways after they graduate tomorrow. In fact, one of them already has a job with Fearless Girls that they're going to do, and I'm really excited about it. So, yeah, you get paid. Yeah, so you make an investment in yourself, you do the work, and you will benefit from it as well. Fearless Girls benefits, but so do you. So we've got a lot of things going on, and I want to jump into the 95 because I want to jump into the 95. Hold on one second. Just go get it out of my, oh, yeah. All right, I got you. All right, like I said earlier, Cups and Coffee was birthed out of my heart for community and participation. And when I looked at basically the community awareness campaigns that exist, I didn't see any that had a focus on areas that provide central points of confidence and support in the area of undergarments. And so I believe something happens when you have on cute underwear. Thank you for that hand clap. So if you have on some cute lingerie, if you have on some nice lingerie, you have on a nice bustier that make you look like your stuff standing at attention. Don't make you feel good. And don't let the panties be cute. Okay. See, y'all gonna make me meddle. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. But something, basically, I wanted to do something that would speak distinctly to a girl's self-assurance. See, I grew up being told, make sure you have on neat and clean underwear. If my people who raised me saw me with some, here's my ghetto version, some holy drawers on, I was gonna be in trouble. Just like it's like a slip. You know, I had to have a slip on. If I didn't have on a slip and I had on a dress, I may get popped. All right. But the hidden areas basically that are commonly overlooked, and that's how the 95 was birthed. And like I said, there's a different level of confidence when you have on some fresh, comfortable, and clean undies. So like I found that the more I invest in a good pair of underwear, not just because of the name, the better I am. So, all right, I'm digressing a little bit. Y'all work with me. But I travel a lot. And there are just certain underwear that when I see them, I'm like, I'm not traveling in those. I'm not traveling. I don't, or like if you know you're going to have a long day, you're like, nah, I'm not wearing that pair of underwear. Right? So we can act like underwear like they don't matter, but they really, really do matter. So here is how the 95 was birthed. Several of you know the history, but you know, you're going to hear it often because it's the foundation and the fabric of the 95. We'll take a quick look at it. The 95 is in honor of my grandmother, Bernice Moore. She passed away on December 31st, 2019, at the age of 95, hence the 95. So the 95 stands for the hidden areas. But it's in honor of my grandmother, and now my mother, Pat Smith, is Bernice's oldest daughter. Many of you knew my mom was really one of my best friends. I told y'all she's resting with God now because she went home to be with the Lord this year on May 19th. But Mom and I would have conversations over the years about Bernice and how classy she was. I never saw my grandmother work a job outside of the home. Never. My grandmother never had a driver's license because she was cared for by her husband. So, you know, I hear a lot of ladies with today's Me movement and all of the culturally diverse things, but y'all see she was bad. Y'all, my girl was bad. I look like her. But she had an incredible lifestyle. Bernice was preferred. So as a woman, I want to be preferred. But you'll see that she was catered to in every way. She was a very durable woman. She was strong. She had a very big personality. She was the oldest sibling out of her 5 brothers. She was really the true matriarch of our family. And when I tell you, she is still really sorely missed. But at 24 years old, she married her husband, my grandfather, Willie L. Moore. Life was very different in 1948 when they got married. He promised Bernice and promised Bernice's mom that she would take care of her, that he would take care of her, and she would never have to work. That's why she never had a driver's license. She never worked a job outside of the home. And she was a partier. She was a planner. You know, our basement was decked out. And she had parties on a regular basis. She was always running social clubs and different things like that. But here's the thing, her life drastically changed because at 51 years old, my grandfather, who you just saw the picture of, passed away suddenly after a brief illness. I was 2 months old when he passed away. Bernice was 45 and was widowed. And so catch the play of that now. She was a homemaker, never worked outside of the house, never had a driver's license, and suddenly now at 45, she's a widow. But on my grandfather's deathbed, he made a huge request of his youngest son, who I kind of call my dad, Roger Moore. He was only 19 years old. He was still in college. And he requested that his youngest son promise that he would take care of his mother. And my uncle kept that promise. My uncle passed away 2 weeks before my grandmother did. Yeah. But not only did he keep the promise, he took care of us as well. And so my uncle, he kept that promise for the next 50 years. He never married. He lived with his mother pretty much his entire life, and he took care of her. So for the next 50 years, she still never worked. She still never got a driver's license, but she never lacked anything. So her home was the place where every holiday family gathering was had, meals were cooked, memories were made. But the reason the 95 is in her honor is much more than her being the matriarch of our family. The reason it's in her honor is because she was a beast. And let me tell you, she beat cancer several times. Yeah. Yeah. She beat breast cancer at the age of 65. She beat lung cancer at the age of 87. She was a true fashion-forward woman, and we marveled at her because her panties and bras always matched. So that's where the whole panties and bras things come from. Not, when I tell you, everything about her matched. So we're using her legacy basically to ensure that people who have needs in the hidden areas, that they're covered. That's what the 95 is all about. So let me show you all some statistics really quick, and I'm going to wrap this up. Of all single parent families in the U.S., single mothers make up the majority. Approximately 86%, nearly 1/3, actually live in poverty. 4 out of 10 children were born to unwed mothers. Is that crazy? And nearly 2/3 were born to mothers under the age of 30. According to the 2020 U.S. Census, 1 in 6 children under the age of 18, which is a total of approximately, get this, 12.5 million, they are being raised without a father. Somebody say there's a need. Single mothers, this whole single mother family snapshot is crazy. Single parents, families, there's more than 10 million, almost 11 million single parent families headed by single mothers. It's 80.5% that are headed by single mothers. And then there's 31% who are really just considered outright poor. And then there's jobless. The jobless group is like 29% for the entire year. So approximately 49.5% of single mothers have never married, and almost 29.5% of them are divorced. Approximately 20.2% are either separated or widowed. Somebody say there's a need. So these statistics are much more than what would be considered irresponsible or loose women. Because, you know, a lot of times when we hear about single moms and stuff like that, you know, especially in the church, they tend to get judged. But the statistics don't always say that. So I want to add that little plug in there. Stop judging them, because you don't know their situation. Thank you for those hand claps. But if a single mother is able to work, her earning power still lags significantly compared to men. There's an approximate wage gap of at least 18 cents on the dollar, basically 82 cents to $1 for the same job. And it is still happening today. It is still happening today. Out of more than 10 million low-income working families with children, 4.1 million are headed by single mothers, with 65% being African Americans compared to 36% to Caucasian women. We got work to do, right? Only 1/3 of single mothers received any child support, and the average amount they received was only like $286 a month. I mean, really, that's not a lot of money to take care of a child. And I was a boy mom. My son's 8 and grew fast, right? So only 1/3 of single mothers received that child support. The poverty rate for single mother families in 2019 was like 31%, nearly 5 times more than the rate for married couples, because the married couple is like 5%. Y'all seeing these statistics? 33% of children living with single mothers were counted as poor. So in contrast to the 7.9% of children in two-parent homes, you got to see that that's a serious statistic. And families headed by women of color fared even worse. Nearly 2 in 5 black female-headed families live in poverty. So statistics also show that single mothers often spend more than half their income on housing expenses and then 1/3 on childcare. Childcare is expensive, leaving them even less money for clothing. So we're talking about clothing. If your underwear still fit, wear them. I mean, if you're struggling for money, you're not thinking, let's go buy new pairs. All right, let's not play with it, because a lot of us probably have underwear in our drawers that's probably how old? I mean, really, how often do we just go out and say we're going to buy new underwear? Because they work. All right, is anybody like me that you got underwear in your drawer, and even though you buy new ones, you're like, but those are so comfortable, I'm not going to throw those away. But can we see the need? Here is our vision. Let me give you some statistics real quick. I got to wrap up. Bally bras are approximately $44. Spanx bras are like $68. Natori bras are $72. Wayco bras are $65. This makes the average cost of a good bra for a woman approximately $52. So, no, like for real. Now, you could go to Walmart and get you some bras. They work. They work. But if you want a well-made bra, and like if you're in the well-endowed family, like the kid, you need a well-made bra. Or when you put, if I put a Walmart bra on, I'm look like I have beaver flats. Y'all got the picture. You got the picture. But along with that $52 bra, a 3-pack of well-made women's underwear costs approximately $43. Well-made. Well-made. So that's $95. If you're gonna get a 3-pack of well-made underwear and a good well-made bra, that's $95. But here's the reality. I know a lot of people don't switch bras every day. But if you only got that one bra, you know that bra's gonna wear out faster. So I always used to try to figure out why did they have 3 different levels on the bra? Y'all act like y'all don't. So part of it is because it changes. So it's not you got a big back so you can wear that when you can put it on the first hook. As you wear it, it begins to get a little wear on it. That's why it initially fit on the first hook, but now it's on the second or the third. Okay. So we can get a single mother a great bra, a few pair of panties for and still have a good $95. Last year, we raised more than $2,000 for the 95. We raised more than two, and I want to challenge us to beat our record this year. We want to surpass that record this year. So I'm asking you all, here is my ask in my few minutes left. I'm going to ask for 10 people to partner with me today and become a 95 VIP. If you become a 95 VIP, you'll donate $250 towards the 95. That's going to allow us to take care of several families. Your $250 will get some well-made undergarments for actually a couple of moms and their children. And included with your $250 donation, you'll be considered a special partner. You'll get our partnership gift. Let me get it. You'll get our partnership gift of the 95, your 95 apron. You'll get that, and then you'll get a free ticket to the annual panties and bras brunch that I told you all about earlier. So you'll get your apron, you'll get your ticket for the brunch, and you're going to help us with at least two and a half families with that $250. So listen, if you have an organization that wants to participate, we would love it. We do have a platinum partnership at $1,000, and this is going to help us purchase almost a dozen single moms and their children some panties and bras, and that will allow you to you'll get the gift, you'll get 4 tickets to the panties and bras brunch on December 3rd as well. But if you can't swing the $250, here's what I would ask. I would ask, if you want to do something, consider being a 95 star. If you're a 95 star, you'll at least help us get one family set. So we'll get one family set. They'll get some well-made panties and bras for the week, and then I'm going to give you the partnership gift. And you can either do this partnership gift, or we had one. If you don't, like, some of y'all don't cook, which is funny. That's a whole nother discussion. If you don't want the apron, you can choose the 95 coffee mug. So you have an option there. But let me tell you this, every penny does count. So I don't want you to think, if you're like, I can't do any of those, anything that you can do, it will make a difference. Your gift will help us go forward and be able to write those checks like we did last year. Did we show the pictures? Did y'all see pictures of the checks from last year? Okay, yeah, there we go. So that was to the Hubbard House last year. And that was really good. And then that is the one that went to, Access in my hometown. So, and we helped a plethora of ladies with it. So if for your donation of any amount, you'll get the 95 mirror that way. So let me ask you to do it now. Let's do it now. All proceeds are tax deductible, and we'll be using them to accomplish our goal for the 95. Here is how you can do it. You can do it via text, or you can scan a QR code. So I'm going to ask, so you can either pull your phone out and just zoom in on this QR code. You can do it that way, or you can text. Let me see, I know I have that information in here. Text 53, there we go. Text the 95 to 53555. So if you're participating, you'll get your apron or your mug or your mirror. I just know that we can make a difference, and I want us to be able to make a difference. Like I said, this is about community. And we look forward to doing this every year so that we can really help some people in the community. And I love the fact that we can do it and we can partner together. So if you put this QR code up, I think some people are trying to zoom in on that. But if you're doing the text option, go in, pull up your text, do 53555, and then put in the 95, all one word, THA, and the number 9 and the number 5, and then you'll have something come up, and you can become the 95 participant. So I'm excited about us making an impact, and I'm excited about the Panties and Bras brunch. There will be an opportunity for you to register for the brunch as well if you want to register for the brunch, and we'll make sure that you get that information out at the information table. Is that good? Any questions? Y'all have any questions for me? No questions? So while you all are doing that, my guests are going to come up. Put the 95 back on the screen for me for just a couple of minutes. If you're online, I want you to make sure that you have an opportunity to participate as well. I really, really appreciate it. Even though you may not be here, you still can be a part of the 95 VIP. You can be a 95 star, and I'm excited about it. Thank you all so much for letting me have a few minutes to talk about the 95. All right, very good, very good. So whatever's left, please feel free. You know, you can move around. If you want another cup of coffee, I encourage it. Thank you so much. Come on, panel guests, let's do it. My panel, y'all give it up for my group. That's part of the panel. Very good. Y'all can both sit over there. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. So for those who are online, thank you so much. Remember, you were only getting a snippet, so we gave you the 95 presentation. Thank you so much. Make sure you're on with us tomorrow for the Fearless Girls Teacher Certification Program. We're going to do our graduation. But in the meantime, you should have that information. We'll make sure that it's posted so that it's stationary and you don't have to go all the way back through this presentation to get the info to become a part of the 95 and get your gifts. So thanks so much. Can you all give it up for our streaming audience as they go? Bye. Very good, very good. All right.
Until next time, expect God to do something to amaze you. Enjoy His goodness and elevate His kingdom through your life.